Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLume 3-Pack Screen Protector Plus 3-Pack Camera Lens Protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Boy 7, unable to speak after suffering stroke on football pitch. A little boy was unable to move or speak after suffering a sudden stroke on the football pitch, leaving him with blood clots on the brain. Louis Clark, 7, was at football practice when he suddenly began feeling dizzy and started vomiting on February 24. By the time he got home, Louis had lost the use of his legs and was unable to talk, prompting his parents, Ben, 36, and Lindsay, 35, to rush him to Pinderfields Hospital in Wakefield, West Yorkshire. Tests and scans revealed Louis had suffered a stroke, and he was transferred to Leeds General Infirmary, where he had surgery to remove the blood clots before needing a second operation to remove part of his skull to reduce swelling. Louis's operations were a success, and he is now working with physiotherapists to regain his speech and movement, which he lost the majority of down the right side of his body. In the weeks before the stroke, Louis complained of a brief period of dizziness and blurred vision, which doctors now believe could have been warning strokes. A fundraiser has been launched by Liam Charles, Louis's football coach, to support the family financially while the schoolboy recovers. Dad Ben, a finished products assistant from Nottingley, Yorkshire, said, "It's been a terrible week, as you can imagine, but for me personally, I don't think it's really hit me yet. It has helped in a way that I've got 3 other boys at home: Jordan, 14, Dylan, 12, and Ethan. 4, the importance of keeping a routine for them has kept me on autopilot in a way. Lindsay has been rock solid, to be fair." Louis suffered from the stroke on February 24, but had suffered from symptoms in the week before. While he was at football practice, Louis complained of dizziness and blurred vision, which cleared within 10 minutes. Ben said, "One of the clots that they removed was around his vision area of the brain. So they're not saying it's definite, but there's a very high chance he was having a warning stroke. But if a 7-year-old says to you he has blurry vision in one eye, we book an eye appointment for him, and then 10 minutes later he's up playing football again. They're at that age where they can bend the truth a little bit. So that's why I want to raise awareness. Strokes in children are more common than you think, according to doctors, but for the general public, everyone I've spoken to doesn't know anyone who's had a stroke." Ben and Lindsay say doctors are confident Louis will regain speech and movement, but it may take a number of months. Ben said, "After the first surgery, it was showing signs of the swelling on his brain becoming worse, so he had to undergo a second operation to remove part of his skull to reduce the swelling. Luckily, he pulled that through that op, and the swelling got better, and he's now on the neurological ward. He's the only child in here who's had a stroke, but doctors are over the moon with him at the minute. He's slowly but surely understanding that he can talk again, but without opening his mouth, his brain can't tell his lips and his tongue to move. They're pretty confident that the speech and movement will come back, but we've been told it might take a few months." To support Louis and his family with the recovery, his football coach Liam has launched a fundraiser, which has so far raised over £4,500. Liam said, "He's brilliant. I've coached him since he was 5, and he's genuinely one of the most talented and skillfully gifted kids I've seen. He's such a likable little kid. I've never seen a kid obsessive over football as much as him. We're unsure on the full extent of damage, so I wanted to get ahead of that and ease any financial burden for them. I just want to get in front of them and have funds ready and available. The ideal for me within a couple of months, he's back to full health and they can have a dream trip, but we just don't want them to worry about financials. My friends and I are also going to be doing the Yorkshire 3 Peaks Challenge, 26 miles for Louis. Get in touch with our news team by emailing us at webnews@metro.co.uk. For more stories like this, check our news page. More, prison officer calling herself Queen, had intimate relationship with inmate. More, mystery loud bang heard for miles shakes homes and causes power cuts. More, machete gang fired gun while chasing boy through streets. Stay on top of the headlines with daily email updates. This site is protected by RayCAPTCHA, and the Google privacy policy and terms of service apply. Your information will be used in line with our privacy policy.